Halo, cześć, siemaneczku ludziska, z tej strony TheVitoRia, to jest Dziedzictwo Hogwartu, odcinek 27, serdecznie zapraszam do oglądania. Mieliśmy już dawno porozmawiać z Poppy, ale dopiero teraz znalazłam czas, aby z nią porozmawiać. Pewnie chodzi o tego smoka, dalej może to będzie kontynuacja tej rozmowy na temat smoka, jaja, czegokolwiek, no nie wiem, zobaczymy. A może o coś innego chodzi. A może o babcię chodzi, nie?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a
Dobra,
plan.
ty mi wyślesz sowę. W tym momencie, kiedy będziemy czekać, co tam dalej z Poppy i kiedy pójdziemy do centaurów, to zrobimy sobie zadanie. O! Imperio chcemy sobie odblokować, czyli musimy się spotkać w katakumbach. Sorry, ludzie. Z Sebastianem. Dobra. O, idealnie wręcz, bo mam tutaj ten płomień odblokowany, więc możemy się tepnąć bez żadnych problemów i sobie dobiec. Nie tracąc przy tym Bóg wie ile czasu, nie? Więc to jest bardzo dobre.
Mysterious and a bit
Dobra.
unsettling.
O, właśnie tak.
What to do?
You're here.
Cześć.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Ale Ominous wszystko zawsze wie, więc się nie zdziwię, jak kurczę o tym też będzie wiedział, ale dobra. Może nie będzie wiedział.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success.
Lumos.
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo, Incendio, Defendo, Bombado. Crucio. Incendio.
No dobra.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Co my tu mamy?
Finding a chest in the
Flagę
inconspicuous
Gryffindoru.
loft.
Znaczy
Brilliant.
sztandar bardziej. Okej. Biegniemy dalej.
Confringo, incendio, incendio. Bombada. Confringo, confringo. Incendio. Repulsor. Accio.
Tutaj pusto.
Revelio.
Coś jeszcze możemy ogarnąć. Tutaj mamy skrzynkę. No dobra, i jeszcze pójdźmy sobie tutaj.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Confringo, incendio, incendio. Bombada. Tego. Stupefy. Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
Grass. It no longer feels like a tomb.
No,
I've read
dalej.
about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
Revelio. And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Co to było? Ty, a co tam zostało? O nie, 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 nie. Wszystko zbieramy. Dobra. Okidoki. Możemy biec dalej?
Now this is the sort of great room I
O,
want to be
będzie
buried in.
bijatyka czuję.
Surrounded by grandeur.
O,
Grandeur and
już
then
widzę
some.
pająka.
Even an old pile of bones.
Ty, a to będzie trzeba jakoś otworzyć.
Bones outside a sarcophagus.
Dobra,
Seems odd.
dobra, dobra, dobra.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
A tu. A, ma to sens, no. Zdecydowanie ma to sens.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Crucio. Places.
Bang, bang!
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. There's something here by the altar.
Wszystko? Tak.
Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio. Confringo. Bombada. I need to find a safe way across. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Muszę tam wejść?
Lumos. Accio.
No nie wiesz. No ale jak to? Nie da się tu czegoś podpalić? Ewidentnie to nie działa.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Dobra.
Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Lumos.
Kurczę, jak daleko, ej. Aha. Zrobiliśmy takie kółko, ej. Dobra, tu mam. No to spoko, spoko, spoko. Dobra. Opa.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Dobra, idziemy. Będzie bijatyka? No tu już musi być bijatyka.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized
Tu nie
something.
będzie bijatyki.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
2 na 3 zakazanych zaklęć, takich naprawdę poważnych, ale to będzie najlepsze. Ciekawe, kiedy się nauczymy tego zaklęcia. Dobra, myślę, że wypędo nam się nie przyda, więc sobie damy tutaj taką zakładeczkę. O kurde. Wszystko? Wszystko.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Nie, najpierw pójdziemy tu.
Imperio. Confringo.
Never knew spiders can make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Accio! Revelio.
A co to za przejście? O, hello!
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Tu raczej nie przejdziemy. No, tak myślałam. Ej, moment.
Lumos!
Confringo!
No halo, co jest?
Incendio!
A, dobra.
Revelio!
Dobra, wracamy. Pajęczyna się zbagowała. Dobra, gdzie my teraz? Tutaj, dobra.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
A, bo
How
tutaj
gracious of
trzeba...
I try.
Otworzyliśmy to i na przykład z tym kółkiem to się otworzy, czyli z czym, dobra? I to się otworzy, tak? Tak, dobra.
That worked. Keep
Mamy
going.
skrzynkę. Teraz tak, jak podniesiemy te schodki z tym, otworzymy to. Okej, i weźmy to sobie.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Dobra. Gdzie to trzeba? A, tu chyba. Dobra.
Revelio!
Schodki i kółko. Moment. Schodki, kółko. Dobra.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Jeszcze? Jeszcze. A, tutaj leży.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
No dobra.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo! Imperio! Crucio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Bombada! Confringo! Incendio!
O, shit.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Bombada!
Dobra, te pająki naprawdę nie są takie trudne, jak się skupimy i dobrze będziemy klikać w klawiaturę, nie? Bo to nie jest tak, że to będziemy klikać na oślep, tylko konkretne zaklęcia, czary, mary, hokus pokus i faktycznie
Revelio!
elegancko jest. Tu nie ma przejścia żadnego.
Accio!
Dead end. Love.
Revelio!
All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet.
Dobra, sprawdźmy. Relikt aż kipi od energii. Jego możliwości mogą przysłużyć się nie tylko czarodziejom, ale też całemu światu. Ale mroczna ofiara, która pozwoli wyzwolić, jego potencjał może być zbyt wielka, dopóki nie dowiemy się więcej. Proszę, nie zabieraj reliktu. Okej.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
No dobra.
The
Porozmawiajmy.
note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
No, on przyszedł tu po relikt, więc jak nawet powiemy, że powinniśmy zostawić ten relikt, nie? To on i tak go weźmie, no ale kurczę... Nie wiem, co on zrobić. Dobra.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Dobra. Co tu leży? Dobra. No nie, no. A ten co tu robi?
Is that ominous?
Mówiłam, że on ma siódmy zmysł.
Ominous.
Przez to, że nie widzi, to...
It was you.
No.
You
Ma
gave me no
dodatkowe
choice.
umiejętności.
I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
O,
Can't believe this.
o.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the
Oh.
relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than
Przegramy,
Sebastian
myślę.
realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
To na
Hope I
pewno
don't
nie
regret
będzie
this.
koniec, ale dobra.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Dobrze biegnę? Czy źle biegnę? Źle biegnę. Źle, zdecydowanie źle.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you to change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Dobra, wyszliśmy.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Dobra. Starczy tego dobrego. Pójdźmy do Feldcroft. Co? Nie mogę? Czemu? Mam z nim wrócić? Z buta? Oh my gosh, nie mogę nawet polecieć na miodle. Dobra, no to czeka nas, moi drodzy, wycieczka. Myślałam, że się tepnę, ale jednak nie. Dobra, trudno.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet.
Ty?
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Nie, no będzie bijatyka.
hurry.
Dobra, jedziemy.
Was that your best? When are you going to give up?
Incendio! Confringo, Tego! Revelio.
Ringo. We have to fight.
O. O nie. O.
Boy, what have you done?
Jajco, ratowałem swoją siostrę, nie?
Still an
No,
unforgivable curse.
właśnie tak.
That damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed.
Ja
You've gone
pierdzielę.
too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Nie wierzę w to, nie wierzę w to.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
No, kurde.
Revelio.
Dobra, zbieramy to, co tutaj leży.
Revelio. Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Ajajaj.
I think I know
O,
how
Poppy się
and where to
obudziła.
approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Dobra, ja bym chciała jeszcze do naszego wyposażonka zajrzeć. Trochę rzeczy zdobyliśmy ostatnio, ale czy są lepsze? Zdecydowanie nie. Będzie można sprzedać wszystko. Dobra, a gdzie ta nasza Poppy? W zakazanym lesie. A skończmy to, co zaczęliśmy.
I can do
Dobra.
this. I can do
Jesteś.
this. They will want to help.
No, dalej.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
O.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young.
O,
It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Ale że 3? No ładnie.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Okej, czyli nam uwierzył. Wręcz podał lokalizację. Okej. Udało się.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Dobra, czy my możemy... Bądź nie możemy... O matko, co jest? To nie to zadanie. Jezus Maria. Czyli to już jest koniec na razie. Nie ma już nic. Dobra, wiecie co? To skoro tak... To idziemy do Hogsmeade, posprzedajmy sobie jakieś rzeczy, które nam zalegają w ekwipunku i będziemy już kończyć ten odcineczek. Tylko najpierw opchnijmy to, co mamy. Czyli w sumie chyba wszystko opchniemy. Oprócz oczywiście tych rzeczy legendarnych, które mają znaki zapytania. No te zostawimy. Do zweryfikowania, tak?
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
O. Okej, prawie dojechaliśmy do 10 koła.
Thanks for
Piękna
stopping
sprawa.
by. Hope to see you again.
Piękna sprawa. Dobrze, moi kochani. Bardzo wam dziękuję, że byliście, że oglądaliście ten odcineczek. Zostawiajcie łapki w górę, zostawiajcie subki, jeżeli jesteście tutaj nowi na tym kanale. Trzymajcie się, cześć. I do jutrka. Bye!